Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with me, the one and only E. For those of you who are new, welcome to my podcast. And for the ones who are not new to this but true to this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? I hope all is well for all of you as well. So before I get into it, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy listening to my voice, whether you're on the go or on the move. I just want y'all to enjoy hearing me because, as always, and if you're new here, every vibe of the day is something special. Okay, so let's get into it. Today's vibe of the day is feelings. So deep in my feelings. Word to LMA. The reason why feelings is the vibe of the day is because I feel as though lately I've been in my feelings about things that are very serious, good things. Basically, y'all all over 50-50. And I know half of y'all been in y'all feelings too about certain stuff. And it's okay, because I'm going to tell y'all, like, if you're new here, everything I say is raw and uncut. I'm going to tell it how it is and how I want off the dome. I'm not the one to sugarcoat shit. I'm sorry. I'm not the one to do it, because we grown. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If you feeling some type of way, whatever the case may be, baby, let it out. Because you have feelings and your feelings matter. So let me stop playing around. Let's get into it. People be like, why are you always in your feelings? Because I'm a sensitive asshole at times. That's why. That's why I'm being my feelings. Sometimes feelings, like if you're new here again, I always weigh out the pros and cons of every vibe of the day. And last week's vibe was bullying. Baby, ain't shit was positive about that. So, yeah, you ain't gonna have no positive shit about no fucking bullying. Okay? So, with feelings, let's talk about the positive side. When I'm in my feelings, if I'm really, really happy and something like getting my flowers, things like that, baby, I'm in my feelings. Because, like, oh my gosh, you really took the time, to really give me my flowers. You pointed out these things about me. You're honoring me in some type of shape or way, some type of shape or form that I have not been, really seeing, but also been feeling at the same time. Because when you work so hard, the feeling you have is that you burnt out. But deep down, that's a good ass feeling because you're doing something that matters. Like, shout out to all you parents out there, workers, college students, entrepreneurs, everybody out there in my black community. Shout out to y'all because this shit ain't easy. And at times we be in our feelings, but deep down inside, it's like, look, I'm doing this for a reason. And sometimes I'm going to lash out because I need to lash the hell out. But that feeling of being able to accomplish it, let alone being able to feel relief and things like that, that is one of the best feelings in the world. Like, feelings are things that people at times need to cherish. Because feelings at times, certain feelings you cannot get every time. I feel like certain feelings is once in a lifetime, especially when it comes to a person or people that you deal with. And let me break it down for y'all with that. When I say person, it takes a good lifetime for somebody, I feel as though, to put that butterfly feeling in you, to have you like, oh my God, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. I feel like I'm just so shy. Like, I'm so, this feeling I have is just cannot be explained. And when you have those feelings that just cannot be explained, those are the best motherfucking feelings ever. It's been a minute since I felt like that, so hopefully I get to feel like that again soon, but I'm not going to rush it. But I'm telling y'all, I know y'all out there like, yup, I had that feeling before, or I'm in that feeling right now, like I'm just in a situation with a person and they have me feeling like I'm on cloud nine, or they have me feeling some type of way I never felt before. And when it comes to people, I'm talking about like in relationships, y'all. Relationships, talking stages, marriage, whatever you got going on. If that person is making you feeling like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to lose you, you got me on cloud nine, I don't know what to do, in a good way, that's good. Because it's every so rare. And I love that feeling for people because everybody deserves happiness. I'm real big on happiness. Energy, everything like that. Everybody deserves those type of feelings and energy because that feeling really, it impacts your mental. Y'all know I'm big on that mental. If you're new here, y'all, I'm big on the mental. Like, when it comes to that mental, you want to make sure you are and you feel up to par. Because, baby, when you feel like shit, the mental feels like shit. Then you're physically feeling like shit, like you're aching. You know, we don't want that. So when it comes to a feeling, especially with a person, because we're still on the person topic, whoever out there is getting the best feeling of their life, like they on cloud nine, another life, they in another lifetime, butterfly feelings, whatever. Congratulations to y'all, and I wish y'all nothing but the best because that is love is one of the most beautiful things ever. Or being in that feeling where as though you feel like you're comfortable with this person, that is very, very beautiful. Feelings and being comfortable also intertwines with each other because if I'm not feeling comfortable with you, I don't know what to do. Along with friends, baby, if we can't click like that instantly, I don't know what to tell you. Because my feelings is real big. Like, when I'm around my friends, I want to feel joy. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel like this is my safe space. These are my people that I feel safe with. And it is. It is. I experience this to this day. When you're around them people, that's your dogs, whatever the case may be, they make you feel so much have a broader feeling in horizon when y'all are around each other. Like, I'm not ready to lie to y'all, my circle is small. It's small as hell, but I love every last one of them because they make me feel alive. That's the number one thing too. Your friends are your outlets. I feel like, your family, yes, love them to death too, but your friends, those are the ones that know you a little bit deeper too. They know a little bit stuff that your family don't know. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes like, girl, you or boy, you should let them know. But it is what it is, it's life. But that feeling of having good friends, good homeboys, good homegirls, all that is one of the best things ever because I know we can all relate. In the past, we had fucked up friendships that we felt as though we didn't want to lose, but as you got older and start to see the real them and the real you and how things are, it's like, okay, I don't want this feeling. I don't want to feel like my mind's playing tricks on me. Nobody wants that feeling. So let's talk about family. When it comes to family, baby, I feel for me, my household, my immediate family in my household, plus my dog and my turtle and my uncle who has been here for a year with me, they're the only ones that make me feel sane, make me feel like I'm comfortable, I'm safe. I feel the need to be me. Even though at times they work my goddamn nerves, I still feel a sense of that everything I do for them works out. And that feeling of them being appreciative and it's vice versa, the best feeling ever. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate anyone. I don't at all. However, when it comes to like outside of the family from both sides, sometimes the feeling is just like, this is one thing I'm going to say too. You can fake feelings. And I know we all be around people where we have to fake the funk just to get over it. But baby, I'm telling you, I can't fake that shit for a good hour. I can't. I can't. Something like I said, I'm sensitive on certain stuff. Like in the last episode about bullying, I said I'm 50-50. Like I'm tough and then I still got that sensitive side of me. Sometimes my tough battery just be like, not today. Like, let's just be soft. Let's be in our soft feelings. Especially when it comes like the music and things like that. I'd be like, should we turn up? Should we not? turn up feelings or sad feelings or depressed. Don't be in your don't be in the depressed feelings. Those are the worst feelings ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't like when people tell me they feeling depressed because it makes me depressed. So yeah, that's when that sensitive shit, that sensitive side of me comes out, and I don't like showing people that because I try to keep the G, and sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna show you. But that's the thing too, especially when it comes to family, friends, relationships, associates, strangers, whatever. You gotta be real careful on who you display your feelings to and what feelings you display when you are around these people and where exactly you are when you're giving out these feelings and expressing and displaying it. Because I'm not very lying to y'all. At times, it can be the most craziest moments where you feel like I'm over it, I'm sick of it, I'm done, especially with a person. Things will be going so good, but sometimes that mental is just like, you can't do it no more. Especially when it comes to faking the funk. We all have to fake the funk on something. We do. I'm tired. Like, I'll be tired of faking the funk. Especially when you at work. When you working, nobody want to keep faking the funk. Sometimes I be tired of that feeling. Like, that feeling like, okay, lie and say you all right. But deep down it's like, you want to say, child, I'm over it. So when it comes to your feelings, y'all, on the positive side, be able to express yourself. Don't be ashamed, especially at times where people be like, oh, you so conceited. Be like, you are, because regardless of what the moment is or just a regular day, and if you have that feeling of you want to spread love and joy, you feeling happy, you feel excited, you feel whatever the case may be, show it. Shit, that feeling can rub off on a motherfucker. Shit, somebody walking around me smiling like they won $1,000. I'm gonna smile right with them because baby, that shit just lights your day up. But I feel like kids make my feelings turn it up extra more, especially when Halloween. On Halloween, when Halloween just passed, whatever, y'all, the kids came to my house. They really just want me. Like, their feelings, their costumes and their energy just had this feeling on me that warmed me up some more. Like, I love children to death. Like, they are people that make you feel like, oh my God, nothing in the world can make me upset because your little face just makes everything change. Like, I told myself I can't wait to have children. Like, I'm not rushing it, but when I do, I know that feeling's gonna be immaculate. Because, oh my God, children, I just feel like put a big impact to a person, and that's one of the positive things ever. And I just feel like people that have a sense of irky, nasty taste feeling for children makes me fucking sick. Like, why the fuck are you have a distaste feeling for a child? Like, they ain't do shit to you. What did you do to them? Because children, oh baby, they're going to tell you what it is. They sense adults that don't like other adults before you'll sense it. And that feeling that a child has, since I'm talking on it, that feeling that children feel and is gravitating to you, that's some powerful feelings. Because like when you're older, your parents be like, oh, this ain't going to be your friend, and they tell you. Let's take a second look at the children. When children are around certain people, they get that feel of, they feel safe, they feel comfortable, like, oh, this is such and such, I love being around such and such. Now, having around a motherfucker they don't really like, that feeling gonna be like, oh, something ain't right. Or, this child knows something I don't know, and I need to ask some questions. But first, let me, observe before I ask my child or this child some open-ended questions, So I want y'all, like, if y'all have children out there, nieces, nephews, whatever the case may be, just evaluate that. Because children's feelings matter. Regardless, if they don't know how to express them, their actions going to express it. Especially when it comes to certain people, even other children. Yes, they get a sense of feeling like, I don't want to be around this one. And that's the thing that's the thing that I love about children. Like, they're able to, if they're not able to express their feelings in the best way possible, they're going to show a type of way on how they feel. Like the action is going to display like, oh, body language will most definitely display how a person feels, especially at our grown age. You know, like when you're around somebody, now we're talking about the cons of feelings. Because at times we have them feelings where we just like, I'm in a fucked up mood, or she's, you know, excuse me, y'all know how this goes. Come on now. We're all black here. This is the black community. You know how this goes. And if you're not, it's okay, y'all. Like, it's okay. You don't even gotta fake it. However, regardless, I don't care. Kids, preteens, teenagers, grown up, pre-adults, grown, young adults, older adults, older people. I don't care. When it comes to our feelings, we're real big on that shit. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, lately I've been in my feelings about certain stuff that I just do not accept the fact on. Like, I feel by me being in my 20s, early 20s at that, I should not have to feel like I need to really prove a point to grown people, more the older grown people, to understand what I do and who I am and why I do what I do. Like, for example, when you know, people don't understand that people have feelings. People fail to realize you can talk shit all day about a person, but what don't click in your head is how they will feel on the other side. Like, lately, I just don't like certain stuff that people been saying, because I say this all the time. The tongue is the powerful thing. And whatever you say, it can come to life. And I be watching what I say. Well, not watching. Be careful what I say. I hate people say, watch what you say, because, like, what? Be careful what you say. Shit, damn it. Be careful what you say, because you don't know how that can affect a person, especially when it comes to their feelings. So let me give y'all an example. When it comes to my feelings, how I've been feeling lately, I feel like older adults don't understand that people that's younger adults like me in their peak of the 20s, we go through shit just as well as y'all do. And it's maybe not be the same, but I still go through shit. I'm human. Shit, I have feelings. I have the right to express myself. Or I have the right to feel the way I feel, especially if you're in my presence, especially if me and you are not eye to eye here with each other. We don't have no type of bond or whatever. The vibe, it's not like we on QT. If it's on baby, we gonna keep it cordial and cute. I think we need to play along with it, because don't try to fake a feeling that you know it's not fucking real. I say this to say because I can't. Like I said, I can't fake the funk. When it comes to my feelings, when I was younger, I always kept a good poker face. Now I'm grown, I can't. If something is really urgent, like really irking my feelings, and it's not giving a good vibe, and I'm not feeling that vibe, and it's not good for me, I'm letting it be known, because I'm tired of beating around the bush, especially when it comes to my feelings. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I want y'all to remember one thing from this episode today. Do not ever let somebody dictate how you feel about whatever or whomever it may be, because they don't control you and they're not you. That's what people feel to realize. Like, when it comes to my feelings, I have the right. You have the right. We have the right to say what the hell we want, because that's how I feel. However, that's how we feel. That's how you feel. That's how I feel. That's how we feel collectively, period. When it comes to feelings, people fail to realize that certain things may or may not affect them as well as it would affect me or you. You know, especially when it comes to them family members, them so-called quote-unquote friends, too, that try to play with you. So I'm going to tell you this. Like I said, in the Brilliant episode, if y'all didn't listen to it, y'all need to listen to it. Don't make a fucking mockery out of me. Don't make a joke out of me. Because if I catch on to that shit, and you lying or whatever with my name, that feeling is gonna fuck me up. Yes, I'm like, you know what you got me feeling? You got me really feeling fucked up. And I'm gonna put you in your place the right way. Cause I don't condone violence. But if it has to get that way, for some of us, by all means, But I just don't condone it. And that's the worst feeling I hate, where you have to fight for your respect. Because respect and feelings also intertwines with each other as well. As long as being comfortable. Don't play with me when it comes to my respect. Because when you playing with my respect, now I'm feeling like I'm being disrespected. And now I'm going to show you my feelings. And I'm going to be disrespectful back. I don't like that feeling. And I don't like seeing other people get into the molds. But it's like, I got to show you better than I can tell you. And that's some real fucked up shit. Because feelings is one of the many things that everyone has, and everyone deals with their feelings in different type of ways. As a social work major, and also as a former human counseling major, I learned that everybody has different ways of coping with feelings, grief, X, Y, and Z. But one thing you cannot lie and say is you don't have feelings. We all have feelings about something, someone, whatever the case may be. Because when people say, I don't have feelings, and I don't like people, and all that, I'm like, oh, you're a narcissist. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you fucking scaring me. Don't do that shit. Because then also, I feel like people be doing certain shit like that to put on a front to make it feel like, oh, I'm cold-hearted. No. Don't do that shit. Because you know, deep down inside, you feeling that shit. That shit is eating you up inside. That feeling of guilt and all that is eating you up. So don't put on a front and you faking the feeling. And then you sit back like, shit, I really fucked up because somebody caught on. Yeah, I don't do it. I'm going to do it. But yeah, when it comes to them feelings as a grown adult, at times it's like you want to keep that poker face on, but sometimes if somebody's playing with you or something is not sitting right with you, express yourself, because the truth will set you free, but first it's going to piss you off. I'd rather you tell me the truth than have me feeling like, what the fuck? Got me feeling like my mind playing tricks on me. I don't like that. I don't want that. We're grown. If you feel type of way, you feeling a way, whatever, baby, talk to me. Okay? Don't talk to them. Talk to whoever. Express it. Because I'm telling you, feelings is one of the things that we all have, that some of us express it well. It's 50-50. Like, I can express it, then I can't. And then there's some that don't know how to express it. And then there's some that's like, fuck it. You don't even got to worry about my feelings. Especially when it comes to men. Man. I don't know how y'all do it. I really don't know how y'all do it. Like, y'all don't display them feelings. And I be like, why, Pookie, why you not displaying your feelings? Because I remember somebody told me, that was a guy, they was like, I was raised up on not displaying my feelings. And I carried that with me up until now. He was like, I'm a grown ass man out here. I'm not expressing my feelings on that shit. I ain't got time for the bull. And I was like, ooh. But I'm like, what if you feeling mad? Ain't you gonna lash out? Ain't that feeling gonna crank up or whatever? He was like, if you do, it do. But I'm not gonna tell, like, in words what's going on. Maybe the actions will or not. But I'm gonna give this to y'all, men, at that. Y'all play a really, really, really good game of keeping the poker face on. Like, y'all be really keeping it on. Like, you could be the happiest man in the room. Your face ain't gonna tell it. It's not. I'd be like, damn. Is it all right? The whole time he'd be like, I'm good. I'm happy as hell. And they say it in the most calm voice. And I'm like, I be like, for real? Or were you playing, you know? Us women on the other side, it's 50-50. Like, you have some women that can ride that poker face for all day, every day, no matter what it is. And it's some, you can turn it on, you can turn it off, and it's like you can't turn it on and you're not even going to turn it off. It's a mixture for us, it's a really mixture. And I'm in that percentile because sometimes I be like, look, I'm a try. But then there's something just fuck me up, like, all that's out the window. Because now something, it got me cranking up my feelings. It got me feeling like a jack in the box. When you wind that thing up, boom, I'm a pop. Because my feelings, I'm telling y'all, your feelings matter. Do not have nobody out here trying to play with you when it comes to your feelings. I don't care who they are, what they are, how much money they got, what they do, X, Y, and Z. When it comes to your feelings, you have the authority, the motherfucking right to say and feel how you feel. Because at the end of the day, you're grown. If you feel the type of way, say it. If you don't like something, whatever the case, do it. Man, I had to drop my phone for that. I'm going to drop my mic again, but I'm going to say this. Feelings is something that we must cherish, and sometimes we have to let out. When I say let out, if you feeling like you gotta scream, holler, kick, do what you gotta do. When them cherish them feelings, some feelings that we cherish are not so good, and that we must break that. Because, like I said, that mental is the terrible thing to waste. The mental is the terrible thing to have fucked up. Your brain is always clicking. It's always doing something. It's always racing, just like your heart is. So just imagine you just frustrated and shit. That your mind is going to even more be frustrated, everything just going to be so beating fast because it's like you feeling this way and you just like, I just don't know what to do. That feeling just got me feeling like, do I want to do it? Do it. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, feelings is something that you just don't want nobody to fuck around with. You don't want nobody stealing your joy. You don't want nobody making you not be so joyful. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I want y'all to know this. When it comes to feelings, don't be afraid to tell it how it is. Don't be afraid to feel the way you do. And don't be afraid to tell a motherfucker how you feel. I don't care if they're your aunties, uncles, mother, father, sister, brother, teachers, professionals, whatever. If you gotta explain to them how you feel, let it be known ASAP. Let them know ASAP, because I'm telling you, when you don't express yourself say like you're going through a situation with a person, or you want something to happen with the person or people or something. Let me give y'all the good, then the bad. Say if you want to make a good impression on someone, you're feeling so damn nervous. Like you have that urge to feel like, oh my God, I want to do it. But it just takes you it takes you so much time to do it. And y'all want to say this because I've been in this. Let me tell y'all know I love giving y'all my stories because like they're true, and I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been in those. I had those feelings before. Like I wanted to express myself to a dude. It took me a good time to express my feelings to this person because y'all, I was nervous as hell. That feeling, my adrenaline was racing. I'm like, okay. It was so bad I had to practice what I was going to say and how I'm going to say it to him. Because you don't want to mess it up. And you want the feeling to be as special as you thought of it to be. I ain't going to lie to y'all. It happened, but it ain't last long. So in my mind, I'm like, I feel like in the beginning when you talk to somebody, no matter what it is, who it is, relationship-wise, or talk stage, whatever-wise, building friendship, whatever-wise, the first 2 or 3 weeks be the best weeks to give it life. Then, sometimes life be life, and then they just go ghost. And that feeling just like, it go from, this butterflies to fucking spider webs. Like, what the fuck? You just, like, don't ghost me. You're not James St. Patrick. That's me. I ghost you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't listen to me, y'all. Don't do that. However, on the flip side, when it comes to your feelings and, you know, when it ain't good, regardless, I don't care how bad it is, you got to wild out, whatever the case may be. Always stay on your P's and Q's. Always stay on the P's and Q's. Like, I know you want to come in there being evil, but first let's rethink, regroup. Let's come on soft. Let's be like, no. What's a better word? Being sarcastic. Let's be sarcastic with it. Don't just, you know, go off. Let's be sarcastic. That's where it gets them. And then if they mess it up more, crank it up and show that ass. You know, sometimes those feelings do make you want to act out because people be playing with you. You're not finna play with me. You're not. You're not finna do it. Because my feelings matter. I matter. You matter. We all matter. And I say this to say to y'all, I want y'all to leave off. Well, I want to leave y'all off with this. When it comes to your feelings, baby, that's one of the most precious things ever. That's one of the things where, you know, we all have different ways of expressing it, let alone showing it. And I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not knocking it at all. However, sometimes I look at people and be like, oh my gosh, do you have any feelings? But the ones that don't display their feelings, those were the ones that been through some things and they overachieved a lot. So shout out to y'all also, the ones that don't display it a lot. Because I'm not ready to lie to y'all. Like I mentioned, as a social work major and as a former human counseling major, and when I used to, for human counselors to do the stuff for them, I used to be like, wow, how do y'all not show any type of feelings, no remorse? And when you dig and read between the lines, you're like, whoa, you a survivor. You're a real survivor. We're all survivors, but y'all are real survivors that y'all can be able to not show it, because that can also help a person. I'm going to tell y'all this too. The way that people cope with feelings can also rub off on another person. So, like I said, within a couple episodes ago, I think, don't be afraid to get help. Don't get afraid. Don't be afraid to get help, especially in the Black community. When we was growing up, I know y'all remember that saying, Black people don't need therapy. Shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. I think all of us need counseling, a social worker, a therapist, somebody to listen to us, because I feel like when you go to somebody that don't know you from a can of paint, that'll help you be able to express yourself a little bit. It's going to take time. That feeling is going to take time to get a feel of the person. But if you know, like if you go to a counselor or a therapist, whatever, and you do your background on them and you reading and you get a sense of feel like, okay, while you're reading or whatever you're doing, getting your data for this person or information on this person, you get a sense of feel like, okay, I feel better. And then we meet them in person, whatever, it's like, okay, cool. I feel like all Black people need to see someone, because regardless of, sometimes we feel like we're good, sometimes we may not be good. And that's where a person that is licensed and trained in these fields I feel like should be the number one people to go to, because these are people that care about feeling all day, every day. That's their career choice. That's their career goal of making sure that your feelings are heard and that you feel mattered. Like you feel like your presence matter. Overall, around the board, just making sure that you feel the way you want to feel. That's why, if you don't know, I'm going to let y'all know. Open-ended questions always tops the cake with every conversation that specialists have. And when I was in my majors and learning all this, and currently now, it helps you express your feelings in deeper, broader ways. I said, well, waves too, because I'm telling you, when you are in counseling, it is a wave. It's because sometimes it's like, okay, we might not be here. We might be up top, might be at the bottom. It's a pattern, it's a wave, it's a cycle that we all are going to get through. So as I say this to say, when it comes to your feelings, do not be afraid to express them. Don't be afraid to let them feelings be known, regardless how bad or good they are. But if they real bad, y'all, I'm not ready to lie to y'all. You go to a person, you go to somebody that's, professional licensing it, and they feel as though it's really bad, they're going to report it. Because they feel your safety matters and they don't want you to put any harm on yourself or others. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Once again, when it comes to your feelings, please do not feel any type of way, any type of shame about your feelings. I don't care how old you are. You are entitled to express your feelings to somebody or to whomever you believe in, because your feelings matter, that mental matters, that brain is always racing. And another thing, be careful what you say, because that tongue is the most powerful thing ever, especially when it comes to your feelings, and especially who you talking to. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Feelings. So deep in my feelings can be a good or bad thing. But regardless, at the end of the day, you're human. If you feel as though you need to lash out, shout in a good or bad way, whatever the case may be, do it. And make sure you get that feeling and that urge that you've been wanting to let go or to receive. Okay? So as always, you guys will hear from me next Wednesday. I hope you guys be safe out here. It is getting a little cold outside, so please bundle up, and also please make sure that if you're taking medication, everything like that, please take it, because this is that flu season as well. This is that season where people get cold at. So yeah, bundle up. Please be safe out here, because soon it is ready to get dark at 5 o'clock as well. And also, I wish y'all nothing but peace and blessings. And please be safe out here, because it's almost the holiday time that we all love and enjoy. And I want y'all guys to be able to enjoy that feeling. Okay? So you guys will hear from me next Wednesday. Bye.